Have you ever seen a self-driving car and just wondered, how in the world does that work? Or, how your favorite video game characters seem so incredibly smart? Well, today we are pulling back the curtain on the amazing tech that makes it all happen. It's time to meet the team, right? It's one of those things that feels like it's straight out of a movie. How does it all actually work? Is it some kind of magic? Nope, not exactly. But honestly, it's just as cool. I mean, think about the car your family drives. There's a really good chance that a lot of it was put together by these incredible machines. In factories all over the globe, they are welding and painting and assembling things with this shower of sparks and just unbelievable precision. They're like these tireless workers that never, ever take a coffee break. And then we have these explorers that we send to other planets, like Mars. They can navigate these totally alien landscapes all by themselves, millions and millions of miles away from any human driver. It's wild.
And of course, we've even got these smart devices just hanging out in our homes that we can literally talk to. They learn our voices, they answer our weirdest questions, they play our favorite songs. It's kind of like having a little pocket-sized genius right there with you.
So, how does all this mind-blowing stuff actually get done? Well, it's all thanks to a superstar tech team. So let's meet the players one by one and see what makes each of them so special. Okay, first up, let's meet Otto. You can think of Otto as the super reliable, super focused member of the team. Otto's one and only job is to follow a set of instructions perfectly, every single time.
So in the tech world, Otto is what we call an automated system. It's basically a mix of hardware, the physical parts, and software, the code, that's built to do a very specific job all on its own. We just give it the playbook, and it runs the plays. Simple as that.
Otto operates on this really simple but really powerful little loop. Sense, think, do. First, it uses its sensors to sense what's going on around it. Then, its little computer brain thinks about what it's supposed to do based on its rules. And finally, it does the action. It's like a lightning-fast reflex.
A perfect example of this is adaptive cruise control on a car. Where your car just keeps a safe distance from the one in front of it. It senses how far away that car is, it thinks about the safe following distance you set, and then it does the action of adjusting your speed. That is Otto in action right there on the highway.
Now, having Otto on the team is amazing. It makes things way safer, way more efficient. But, it's not perfect. It can be pretty expensive to set up, and you have to be super careful that it's programmed for every possible situation, because it can't think outside of its rulebook. Okay, so that's Otto, our rule follower. But what if you need a team member who can actually, get their hands dirty? Well, that's where Robo comes in. Robo is the physical powerhouse of the team, the one that can actually move and lift and build stuff in the real world.
So what does it take to officially be called a robot? Well, it's a pretty simple 3-point checklist. First, it has to be able to sense the world around it, just like Otto. Second, it needs to be able to physically move in some way, with wheels or arms or gears. And third, it has to be programmable. You have to be able to give it instructions. Sense, move, and follow instructions. Check those 3 boxes, and you've got yourself a robot.
And Robo basically comes in 2 main flavors. You've got your independent robots, like that Mars rover we talked about, exploring new frontiers all on their own. And then you've got dependent robots, like the big arms in factories that work side by side with humans to get a job done. And you might be really surprised how many robos are already out there working with us. I mean, they're in factories building our cars, they're in our homes vacuuming our floors, they're in hospitals helping doctors with surgery or disinfecting rooms, and they're even out on farms helping to grow the food that we eat. They're everywhere. And that brings us to our final team member. Let's meet the brain of the whole operation, AI. This is the one that can actually learn and reason and adapt on the fly. This is the super smart one.
AI, or artificial intelligence, is all about trying to create computer programs that can think and learn in ways that seem, well, human. It's not just about following a list of rules. It's about actually figuring things out for itself.
But here's the thing. Not all AI is created equal. Right now, most of what we see is something called narrow AI. It's absolutely brilliant at one specific task, like playing a game of chess or recognizing your face. The big goal for the future is general AI, which could do pretty much anything a human can. And then, way out there is strong AI, which could outperform us in tons of different areas.
So, how does an AI get so smart? Well, one of the coolest ways is through something called machine learning. Imagine you want to teach it how to spot spam emails. You don't give it a bunch of rules. Instead, you just show it thousands of examples of real spam. And over time, the AI starts to recognize the patterns all by itself. Certain spammy words or phrases. Eventually, it gets so good that it can sort your new emails automatically. It literally learned how to do it. And there's a superpowered version of this called deep learning that lets AI do even crazier things, like know it's you just by looking at your face to unlock your phone.
Okay, so we've met the whole team. Otto, the rule follower, Robo, the physical doer, and AI, the super smart brain. Now, let's see where the real magic happens, when they all team up and work together.
And we are right back where we started, the self-driving car. This is the perfect example of the ultimate team-up. The sensors all over the car constantly checking the road, that's Otto, doing the sensing. The steering wheel that turns by itself, and the brakes that apply on their own, that's Robo, making all the physical moves. And the computer that's making all the crazy complex decisions, like when to change lanes or how to react to something unexpected, yep, that's AI, the brain of the whole operation.
It really is just like that old saying. When you combine their unique skills, this tech team can do incredible things that none of them could ever do alone.
So let's do one last quick recap of our superstar team. You've got Otto, the reliable one who always follows the rules. You've got Robo, the physical mover and shaker who gets things done. And you've got AI, the super smart thinker who puts it all together. So, now you've met the team. You know what each player brings to the table. The only real question left is, what amazing, world-changing problem are you going to solve with them?